Hi guys, it's Courageous and I'm here to talk about my vegan journey. I went vegan, I'm not ashamed, I went vegan for purely selfish reasons. Yes, I do want to save the planet, but that is not why I went vegan. I wanted to lose weight and I was struggling. I was struggling a lot even after I had given up eating meat. I was pescatarian for a while and I was still not seeing any progress despite working out 9 times a week. I work out at home, I do yoga at home, and I run outside. I can't do treadmills, and I was still not seeing any results. So I decided to switch up my diet and I started seeing results. But like anything that anyone gets into, you have expectations, and I had my expectations of veganism, and this video is going to talk about whether or not they were met. Expectation number 1, I expected to lose weight. Duh, that's the whole reason I went vegan, right? So that expectation was met and is constantly being met. I have lost, so far I've lost 20 pounds and counting. I've lost inches overall and I am feeling great. I am on target to meet my goal. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush to lose weight fast. This is not a lose weight fast scheme. It's more of understanding my body and what it is that I need to give it so that it can be healthy and it can meet what my expectations of it are. So I have lost weight, and that expectation gets a plus. Expectation number 2, cravings. I would crave chocolate like a mother fudger. I love chocolate. I still probably do. I just haven't had it. But I would eat chocolate pretty much like every day. I have a coworker who would give me peanut chews every time he gave me a receipt for the bank every day. So we all know sometimes we just get cravings monthly, you know. And that was me. I would have my chocolate cravings. I would have my pastry cravings. I would crave cake. Everyone knows I love cake. And I was expecting that would continue. And chips, I still have the salt craving. But luckily there's a lot more vegan chips than there are vegan chocolate, at least accessible to me. So I still indulge in my chips, but I have not craved chocolate at all. I didn't even crave cake. I had cake, but I just had a birthday. I had cake for my birthday. It was from a vegan bakery that I found, and it makes great cake. So I was able to indulge in that. But the cravings are not there. I didn't crave meat. Like I used to eat eggs every day. I haven't even craved eggs. One day I had eggs. I had an image of hard-boiled eggs pop into my head. But it wasn't exactly a craving, and that was pretty much it. My cravings are under control, so that expectation not met, which is good, because who needs to crave things, right? Especially when there's so much that you can't have now that you're vegan, right? So expectation number 3, right? 3. I expected that I would be weak. We underestimate ourselves so much, and this vegan journey, I figured, I'm like, oh well, as soon as I see something that I like, you know, my favorite meal or something, I'm just gonna cave. And y'all, I have turned down my favorite foods. Temptation, forget temptation. I have had, you know, days where I indulged in non-vegan activities, but they weren't moments of weakness per se like somebody's eat this, eat of the fruit that is forbidden. No, it was more a conscious decision, like, okay, well, I'm gonna do this. Okay, well, on this day I'm gonna eat meat, or on this day I'm gonna eat fish or something. But it wasn't more like, oh my god, I'm so weak, oh my god, I have to have it, I have to have it. It wasn't like that. So yes, expectation not met, which is good because I am stronger than I thought I was. I know I was strong, but in this regard, in terms of food, I am stronger than I expected. So yay me, right? Next expectation, number 4, regular bowel movements. I expected regular bowel movements because I knew that meat would sit in my system. I had given up meat before, and then when I went pescatarian, I had seen how much better I went to the bathroom. I struggled a lot my whole life with using the restroom. I would go once a week. I know, right? Once a week, until I had given up meat. Then I started getting a little bit better. I was going every few days or so. So I was going a few times a week. But in December, I started my probiotic. I started Align, and that helped with it. It was late December, only because I needed more regulation, and as well, I just figured I would get sick less if there's less going on that my body is struggling with. So that started going really well. I was going a lot, and I was going every day, and so when I went vegan, no stink, guys. Team no stink. That I did not expect, but it makes sense, right? And now the movements, I know this is TMI, but we're talking adult to a person to person, and this is natural human function. My movements are they're not hard. I'm not I'm not suffering from any constipation. I'm not pushing too hard. I gave birth to both of my kids via C-section, but Lord, I have pushed out some babies, some brown turd babies, because it was just as painful. So I don't have any of that now that I'm vegan. It's soft. That's all I'm gonna say. Expectation beyond met. More about regular bowel movements and better bowel movements. So yay for that. Let's talk. Let's stop talking shit, pun intended. Next expectation. I expected to be tired. I expected to be exhausted because everyone said, well, where do you get your vitamin B12? Oh, blah blah blah, protein. You're gonna be exhausted. Oh, you're gonna have all of these deficiencies. That ain't happened. First of all, I did my research before I went vegan. Well, it was kind of an impulsive thing to go vegan, but I did my research on the impulse, right? Immediately after I decided, and I prepared. I have my B12, I take vitamin D, I take my probiotic, I take zinc because I do get sick a lot, and I eat fruits and veggies. I love fruits and veggies, and I eat plenty of veggies. Kale, spinach are like my favorite greens, but I eat pretty much everything, everything green. And I am not exhausted. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning every day. I go for a run, or I work out at home when I wake up. I have plenty of energy. Not that I didn't before I went vegan, but it hasn't lagged. It did lag for like a couple of weeks. A few weeks ago when I ran out of my B12, and I kept saying, oh, I'm gonna go buy it, I'm gonna go buy it, I'm gonna go buy it, and I kept forgetting to go buy it. And I was also sick, and I was recovering, but I was exhausted. I would get home from work and just go to sleep because I was exhausted, and I thought I was just recovering from being sick. But then I remembered, light bulb, I haven't had B12, so of course I'm gonna be super tired. But what I did, I went and I bought my B12. I bought the 1000 mcg count, and I would just take 2 of those until my energy levels started getting better, and then I went back down to 1000 mcgs. So problem resolved. So expectation not met. I am not tired. I am full of energy. I am full of life. So next expectation. Number 6. I'd never get full because I would eat, you know, I expected to not be full. Who the hell gets full of fruits and vegetables, right? I would eat my servings. Not that I ate a lot because I was already decreasing the quantities of the amounts of my servings, but I thought I wouldn't get full. You know, I would read posts and it would say just eat as much as you want, eat as much as you want, and as much as I want was pretty much what I was already eating, and I would get full, and I pretty much, at the beginning, I was worried about not having enough calories because what I did, I would already, since I was already pescatarian, and I would eat my fish or my seafood with a side of vegetables, sweet potato, quinoa, brown rice, something like that. I just removed the seafood component and I would just eat that, and it's not that I wasn't getting I wasn't getting full off of it, but I was satiated, so I wasn't worried about it. But then I was feeling like I was getting a deficit in my calories, so I was really worried about that. So what I did, I made up for the seafood component that I took out, and then that was it. I got full off of that, and I pretty much, even now I still don't eat the whole amount that I serve myself, and I am not gonna just eat just because. I'm just gonna eat till I feel satisfied, and that's what I do. I'm not gonna go beyond that, and I don't feel like I'm not meeting my deficits. I'll let you know when my blood work comes for my annual physical, but I don't feel like I'm not getting enough of anything, and I do get full off of a little bit of, pretty much off of what I normally eat. So expectation not met also. I do get full, and oh, this is the most important expectation. I thought my skin is gonna be popping. I'm just gonna be glowing. I'm gonna have, oh my god, I'm gonna be so fabulous, right? What is all of this? I need to zoom in because I need to show you my skin. It's just, I have all of these breakouts. Look at my neck because I'm a picker. I am a picker. So zoom out, not in. Go out. So yeah, I thought, well, I'm not putting all these harmful things in my body. I'm not putting all these animal fats and grease and all of this stuff in my body, right? Where is my clear skin? My sister is currently doing a vegan cleanse by Beachbody or something. It's like a detox 21-day thing or 30-day thing or something, and her skin cleared up. It's beautiful, it's glowing. It's, what is this? What is going on with this? I need this to clear up, and I thought it was my hair products. I switched that up. It's still not going. Every day there's a new zit, every day, and I obsessively watch Dr. Pimple Popper. Do you think I'm not doing that to my skin? I am popping everything. So expectation not met. But I need it to be met because I can't have this. Luckily my face is not affected as much. Like I'll get a few, like I have one here right now. I'll get a few here and there, but my neck, my chest, and my back is getting better, but this just has to go. And it's like I scar so easily. I think I have a scar like right here somewhere, right around my mouth, because I just pick at everything. So I'm ranting. Those were my expectations that I had when I entered this vegan journey, and let me know what your expectations were, or what your expectations are if you're thinking of starting a vegan journey, and hopefully you have hopefully the good expectations are met and the bad expectations are not met. Hopefully your skin does not go through what my skin is going through. But yeah, let me know in the comment section. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, and follow me on Instagram, courageous_1, and it's courageous JESS, because that's me. So see you next time.